This is Auto Tuesday evening, time for some Toy Tuesday. Like I was telling you guys Sunday night, a lot of signs that we haven't gotten to yet, going clear back to last fall. Just kind of got behind on doing the signs. I've been adding several pieces to my collection. Got a few more last week I haven't even picked up yet, but thought we'd get to catch a few of them tonight. We all love signs, right? I mean, signs have gotten to be crazy collectible. They are outstanding man cave pieces. You can hang them up. You can enjoy them. They tell a story. They were very colorful. They had great artwork. And that's why we love them, and that's why I'm kind of addicted to them. So Pete's here with us. But that's kind of a problem most of us have. Randy with the Nut Farms here. So that it happens, right? So, but like I told you guys, we'll catch a few of them tonight. We've probably got 20 of them that we need to work through. So we're going to do 3 or 4 of them tonight and talk about them a little bit and check out some of these new additions to my sign collection. Steve's here with us tonight. John's on. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started. We'll start off with something a little bit different. They're porcelain, and a lot of people don't really think about these as being collectible signs. I've got a couple. This couple here I got at Springfield Swap Meet. I got one at Wichita Swap Meet. I've got a few other ones laying around as well. But there's something you don't necessarily always think about when you think about signs. So let's check these out. These are actually gas pump face plates. Brian, dispatch. Not the pump plates that we're familiar with that mounted to the front of the gas pump, which were pretty common. These were actually the face plates that went around where the numbers were. You know, right there where you're looking at the screen, the plate that goes around those. Yes, some of those actually did have brands and names on them. A lot of them were porcelain. I've got a handful of different ones, but I thought these were great. When I found these at Springfield, I had to pick them up with the Sinclair dyno on them. So as you can see, these were actually holes where you would read the numbers. Right back here was actually where you'd read the numbers. This is all porcelain on these pump plates. Now, obviously, these varied by brand of pump because they were specific to the pump. These obviously were just single-sided because this is the only face you saw unless you went to the other side of the pump, in which case you would have a pair. One for each side. Peter's here from down under. So there again, something a lot of people don't think about. The actual gas pump faceplate, not a pump plate that mounted down on the body, but this was actually, and of course these were newer, probably going into the 60s and 70s, but this was actually the part of the gas pump where you would read your amounts. This sale with the dollar symbol and the gallons. Great porcelain signs. Kind of, to me, almost kind of resemble oil field lease signs. Kind of forgotten about over the years, but, you know, there again, rising tide raises all ships. That's what's happening in the sign world. That's what's happening with a lot of these pump face plates with the brands on them. All right, let's see. Let me catch up with comments here. Where will that be during the gathering? We're over in the new shop, so that's probably where it's going to be. Jim's here with us. So like I said, I found those at the Springfield Swap Meet. Oh, we didn't give you any dimensions on them. Like we talked about, these were specific to the gas pump. These had to fit inside that faceplate where you were getting your gas. Yes, they would have been behind glass typically. 27 1/4 on length. They're, again, specific to the pump. And about 12 1/4, 12 3/8 high. So the Sinclair part of it is about a little over 7 inches wide on the Sinclair. Martin's here. So definitely something a little different. Stuff that's kind of been overlooked, was never real common, because obviously they had to make these specific to the pump and the station. I haven't put anything in the new shop. This is the new one I built, I guess. The one I just bought, I have not filled it yet. I do have a car down there in the lot, but I haven't put anything in the building yet. So it's still got a for rent sign in front of it at this point. No problem, Martin. No big deal. So, yeah, this is the shop that I built where my good cars are. Another sign that I picked up in Springfield, and this is another one that is very specific to that station and not one I was extremely familiar with. That's kind of why I was excited about grabbing this one. It's got a little bit of touch-up on it, but it's not bad. See the cars? I see a few of them from here. We can't see them all from here. There's almost 30 of them in here. So Matt's here with us. Is this Texaco certified service with a specific station number? Station 1571, Texaco certified service. This would have been a lollipop type sign. It is, so it is double-sided. And like I said, it has a few touch-ups, but overall, it's a pretty decent sign. I'll give you the dimensions on this. It's pretty much square. Obviously has cut-off corners, but like I said, it would have been in a sign, like in a lollipop-type sign stand is how this would have been displayed out in front of a station. And it is 30 by 30. So basically 30 by 30 square, double-sided, Texaco certified service. Now, one thing about this, it doesn't have a star on it, doesn't have a lot of fancy artwork, but it is nice, heavy, original porcelain. Now, we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to do a Budweiser one, but it's got a really cool truck on it. That's why I grabbed it. Now, there is actually there's actually a liquor store here in town that has this entire mural on the side of their building. This was an actual Anheuser-Busch design and print. And like I said, one of the liquor stores in town here actually bought like the whole mural. Totally VW. I am not in Lake Havasu at this point. Not last I checked. So... Oh, station 1571. Oh, awesome. I'd never looked that up, VW, so I'm glad you did. I got it in Missouri. So I appreciate you checking that out for me, because I literally have never looked that up. But this next piece is not actually a porcelain sign. It's a print. And like I said, this is an Anheuser-Busch piece. They actually designed these. And like I said, you guys that are coming for the gathering, it's just like 3 blocks from the shop. The entire side of the building of this liquor store is this mural. Mike from Texas is here. Last delivery of the day, 1938. Now, you can see what caught our attention on this print. Now, obviously, we've got a Ford and a Chevy early cab overs. This one is a GMC, like a 38 GMC cab over with a load of Budweiser on. Final delivery of the day. Actually has a plaque at the bottom. Last delivery of the day, 1938. Same as we have up here. Found this in an antique shop, but it is an actual Anheuser-Busch print. Just the truck is what really makes it cool for what we like. Obviously, with our cab overs that we've got in the back here, the Ford and the Chevy, same era as this, just not a Jimmy. But thought it was a great print and a great piece. Definitely would look great in any man cave, so we thought we better have this one for ours.